Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll fire deep, looking for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Now we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Williams to return. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Lions will take over.
Ready. 60 Bison.
Brown now, throwing to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Detroit. And even 70 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Back to throw. Brown sliding out of the pocket. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Brown. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him. And we'll step aside for a moment.
Got his man. It's Williams.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Lions at 12-2 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Ready?
Option play, here's Hall.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Brown.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Here's Brown on 1st down. They'll find Hall. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Back to the ground with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Off the play fake. Brown.
And a check down complete to Hall.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Alert! Alert! No! No! Check! Check! Lacking 18! Rig alert! Rig alert!
They'll run with Hall.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Breece Hall
With career touchdown number 75, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
And here's Matt Araiza now.
On the return is Williams. 6-yard return after a punt of 48.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Brown throwing on 1st down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Brown. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Brown. And he gets us to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Now 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Butler. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Hall want to give up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Brown on 3rd and 2. Buying time to his left.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go, here we go. Go street.
Brown now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hurt. Tempo. Go. You ain't doing nothing today.
Here's the option. A pitch comes to Hall.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Brown, operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Breece Hall.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Good completions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Brown. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. The slot man in motion right.
Here's a give to Hall. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Come on, come on. Hey. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
Shifts by him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now receiver in motion left.
They'll run with Hall.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Breece Hall
Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Bears.
Watch out now. Safety Fury. Hut.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Let's go.
2nd and 2.
Ultra. Go Ultra.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Set. Ready. Hey, cross field. Set. Hut.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
Striker. 3-3. Spike 60. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Brown to throw on 3rd down.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Hall again.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Breece Hall.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Lions are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Come on, set. Red, yellow. Light blue. Set.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 183 yards rushing now, as he's done it on 22 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
19 tight. 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
So for the Lions, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Chicago, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.